Oh, hey. Sorry, I'm just having trouble picking another movie for this week. You know, it can be hard doing all these reviews, but in times like this, I turn to something, well, I would consider it like a cheat sheet. The ever-reliable 50-movie horror pack. We've looked at some classic movies, but we've never looked at anything juicy and wet. I'm not talking like dark and gritty, Texas Chainsaw, Evil Dead kind of stuff. I'm talking, well, what the hell am I doing up at 3 in the morning watching this Plan 9 from Outer Space garbage? So, today we're going to look at something pretty awful. And, I think you're going to enjoy it. Let's take a look. DVD did a lot to revolutionize the home video market through the late 90s and early 2000s. It wasn't like VHS, which was clunky, or Laserdisc, which was so niche only hardcore collectors even knew it existed. No, for the first time, average folks like you and me began to see movies as something collectible. Think about it. You can fit two 90-minute movies on a single DVD. If the disc is double-sided, that makes 4 movies. And how much physical space does a single disc really take up? Enter the 50-movie horror pack. Somewhere along the line, dime store video companies realized that there was a shit ton of movies in the public domain, usually bad movies that producers didn't have the money to copyright properly or didn't see a value in renewing. And just try and guess which genre DVD saw as the easiest to exploit. The Beast of Yucca Flats is a 1961 stinker that currently holds a rating of 2.4 on IMDb and 7% on Rotten Tomatoes. Seriously, throw that shit in Google, I'm not even lying. The film is written and directed by Coleman and stars Ed Wood regular Tor Johnson as Joseph Javorsky, a Soviet scientist looking to defect in the midst of the Cold War. Forced to flee into a Nevada nuclear test site called Yucca Flats while escaping communist assassins, he is transformed into a dirtier, unkempt version of himself by stock footage of a mushroom cloud. From this point on, most of the film concerns 2 boys who become lost in Yucca Flats while on holiday with their parents. And, well, yeah, I guess occasionally the Beast menaces people, but even that's being generous. The Beast of Yucca Flats is only about 50 minutes long. That's barely even a feature-length movie. In many ways, that works to its benefit, though. It's like taking a bad shit with no lingering scent. It may seem strange, I mean, how does something this short even count as a movie? But at the time of its release, it was meant to be used as the second half of a double feature. You know, sort of a cheap, easy way to add value by offering 2 movies for the price of 1. I wouldn't know anything about that. Perhaps the film's most notorious aspect is the way in which it was shot and recorded. To save time and money while filming, Coleman made the movie without synchronized dialogue. Not once were the actors' voices recorded live on set. To hide this, Francis cuts away to long shots or the backs of people's heads whenever they are speaking.
Better come with me. Trouble up the road. Murder. Be right down.
Is that water down there? I sure hope so. My throat's dry. Mine too.
He also loads the film with way too much narration. And get this, it's his own voice.
Jim Archer, ex-paratrooper, trained to hunt down his man and destroy him. Jim and Joe pick their way upward to the mouth of the cave. The hunter and the hunted. Joseph Javorsky, noted scientist. Joseph Javorsky, noted scientist. Joseph Javorsky, respected scientist.
It's like some weird nature documentary that thinks it's a monster movie. So, as you can see, The Beast of Yucca Flats is pretty god-awful. But, you know what? I kind of like it. At times, that's all you need. You don't always want something with an immense emotional drama. There's times when, well, harmless will do. And that's exactly what The Beast of Yucca Flats is. It's harmless. And it's only a little over 50 minutes, so give it a chance, will ya? Till next time, I'm your Uncle Newton. See ya, kiddies.
My throat's dry. Mine too.